Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I am Lily, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can build, spread and keep your knowledges when you start in 10k BC. Let's get started. We are going to go 10k BC. We are of course staying hardcore, and let's go a bit north to get a bit more challenge. I'm playing fast because fast is where you will have most issues with keeping knowledges in the game because people die so fast. So yeah, let's hardcore fast tutorial off, of course, and spring, and let's go. I would like to find a tribe that has, for instance, only one person holding an important knowledge such as architecture. So I'm going to see how many has architecture. If it's only one, okay, that's one. If it's only him, then we're going to play this tribe. I don't care about their ages or anything, but the older they are, the more difficult it is to teach the knowledge to the next generation. Let me see. Yeah, we have plenty of fishing, hunting, and the others. And yeah, that's it. He is the only one with this knowledge. So basically that means that, oh, she was bad. But yeah, let's find our place. Oh, I want to be between those two baby mountains. Let's do this. Right, let's have a look, see what's going on here. Let's pause these while we look around. Look, the baby mountains. A lot of snow. It showed snow when we looked at it, but hey, it is what it is. Let's just get started. So this is how I do it when I have a early start Mesolithic, and also how I try to keep my knowledges alive. If you have a better way of doing it, then sure, no problem. If you are struggling a little bit with some of the more difficult knowledges to build up, such as architecture in the Mesolithic timeline, then maybe I can help you. So what we are going to focus on today is the normal teaching to everyone about skills, but we're also going to focus a lot on the architecture skills. And since we can only build the peltot, we have to do all the tricks in the book in order to get it increased, and for others to learn it apart from the dude that had it. So we're going to, this one is going to do two different things. He's first going to get mud for the offering. I'm only going to get 3 because that's all it needs. And then he's also going to gather the sticks. Okay, so the next group is going to take care of both the of the stones, not both, but only the stones. And I'm going to stop it at 50 because both of these two will take stones to be built, so we need to get that done. And then this one will take care of the logs. And I am also going to create one small group to take care of some of the foods. This one in particular, I'm actually not sure that we have nuts already in this timeline. Probably not. No, we have none of them. So we have no other foods. So there's no point in them going for the food. I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. To put it on pause. So I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to let these people work with these two, see if we can get up at least a fireplace. And of course, since she is bad, she has quite strict restrictions already on the policy, so I can't play it as I normally want to, because she is, how can a leader be indecisive? It's just not logic. Mostly because she's smart, she's quick, and she's pretty big. Who's she threatening? She does have skills though. Oh, she just got, what the hell? She just got architecture skills and blew it up to the 5% that is the tribe max when she did the peltot. What? Mission accomplished? What the hell? That's rather rare, isn't it? So she's very undecisive, but when she starts, she's fantastic. So now we have 2 people who has this knowledge. You can see she just learned because everything is green. She just learned it. That's quite amazing. Okay, she's fairly young, but so was the other one who had it, wasn't he? He was like 38. What was his name? Not him. Him. He's 39. And now they both have 5%. So that means that when we start building more, they can, and they both are working on it, or at least one of them, they can increase the skills via discoveries. So this is good. Right, so we have everything built now, so we can turn down that one and let people rest for the day. And we are going to place down the offering. That goes without saying. People want the offering. But we also need to create more fine sticks because it uses fine sticks, and that is just really weird. The Mesolithic offering is more expensive to build than the Neolithic offering. So that's a bit odd, isn't it? We are also going to be very greedy in this locality. We are going to fish and hunt up everything before we move on. Or we could perhaps focus on staying a little bit longer and then raid. Oh no, I didn't want work groups. And then raid our neighbors to get more leather. If they have leather, that is. They might not. We shall find out. Okay, so let's get some speed. So you guys, yep. Just get the normal stuff down. No need for more, because we can't build more anyway. Oh, we need food, duh. So let's add a few fishermen and a few hunters. And what I'm going to do with the hunters is that they are only going to hunt the big animals that can give a full leather, because these 3 are here does not give full leather. I mean, the rat doesn't give any leather at all, but these 2 give like half or less than half. Okay, so I'm going to... Yeah, you can stay. You can go to 1. You do not need... Oh no, you're that one. I thought you were the straggler group. I don't have a straggler group. Okay. Okay. I don't necessarily need one because we're so few, there won't really be any free people, but if they free up their tasks, then they are welcome to join the straggler group. We're not gonna get pine nuts because they belong to the more southern parts, so that's for sure. But let's just tick it in anyway. No, not that one. Tick in everything else, even though it's not in season and probably not here at all. Too early, isn't it? 10 kbc to get all that. Not gonna happen, I think. But I am expecting at least some nuts soon. So this playthrough is not going to be very long at all. We're just going to go over what I normally do to make sure that I keep knowledges that are scarce in the tribe actually alive in the tribe. So where's he? He's where did he go? That one? No, that one. That one. He just kept going away. He's also in the south, but he has architecture. So as soon as we have more, we are going to build more. Let me see, and I'm going to have a specific group only doing the building of the houses, the pelt huts. Until we get anything else, it will be pelt huts only. So okay. Need these to go and get stuff. They're not getting anything at the moment. Why? Not because they're sleeping. I'm thinking about earlier in the day they didn't get anything, or maybe they did get bones and people have eaten it up already. They don't like bones though. So let me see, now that we are so early in the Mesolithic, the sleep quality of the peltars is actually plus 30 appeasement, which is the only time you will ever see the peltard have any appeasement at all. It's when you have nothing else to build. Yeah, you have an increasing fishing. I'll take you. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Are none of you doing any ropes? You need to get plant fiber first. You use, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it a bit different then. I'm going to give you guys also a support task of fiber. So the crafters are working on their skills, obviously. Everything green is what they've recently learned. Yep. We cannot build any storage facilities for food, so we need to, when light comes, we need to get down some open storage areas and then fence it in so that no animals come and steal it. Granted, we are summer now, so they won't come necessarily now to take anything, but they will come when winter comes, so it's best to have it sorted. So woodworks is normally never an issue to keep up with the tribe. So we're gonna get the fish. We can't build dryers either, I think. I need to go check, because if we can, then we can't make... No, we can't. Never mind. As soon as I have 2 rope, I'm gonna build a peltana. That's the number 1 at the moment. Maybe we get some food while we're here, closer and closer to milder climate. There's the berries and also mushrooms. We might get it. Might. Okay. So when they've built this one, I'm going to give the fencing task to a group only. But now we have 0 in the free group. Yeah, we are... Okay, she's going down even more on... No, she's the same. She's just very poor, isn't she? She's so young and still so poor. With regards to getting tribe to listen to me instead of whatever. Okay, so the reason why you don't see any angry faces, even though some of them have slept out in by the fireplace, is because they are rotating about who is sleeping in the peltard. Is first come, first serve. So they seem to be managing to rotate fairly equally, so nobody manages to build up any kind of unrest yet. Oh, look at that. She got... How did she get architecture? Did she repair the peltard? No. She sat by the fireplace and she's talking about it. She's talking about it to that child, and then suddenly she realized, oh, we can do better. And then, ta-da! So this is how discoveries can really help you out. So now we can also focus on doing some small straw huts. And since it is so early, they will have a plus appeasement. So the only time you will see this is in these situations where there's nothing else here. We can see nothing grayed out. So we are going to ask a group to also get straw. We should ideally ask a group that is normally not super busy to do it. This one, for instance. So each small straw hut takes 30 straws. So if we have 60 in camp, then we should be good with the repairs and maintenance as well. So yes, let's have people start gathering. How are we doing with ropes? No ropes yet. There's probably not very much fiber here at all. You see the river is completely empty. Look at all these people improving the knowledge. They're talking about it in the by the fireplace, listening to what the tribe leader is saying, and poof, we have a lot of improvement. Look, 10% already. That's great. So this is going better than some or many other players are experiencing. What I find myself is that a lot of, or not a lot, but some of these things are lacking in logic for me. For instance, everyone should have all Paleolithic tools and help materials accessible when you are 10k BC, because that is the upper Mesolithic, meaning you are past the worst Paleolithic, aren't you? Meso is middle, Paleo is old, so after old comes middle, so it goes without saying. So I think we should have both dryers, for sure. We should have dryers. We should have several storage options available the second you start in 10k BC. No matter your skills, no matter your knowledge, it should be there. All Paleolithic knowledge should be at the start, and this also goes for the crafters. I mean, stone axes were there, seriously, they were there hundreds and thousands of years ago, and we barely get them in 10k BC. So I don't agree with that, and I'm just hoping that the devs will revamp the Paleolithic materials and options to always be present when you start in 10k BC. I am kind of making my case, and kind of have been making that case to the devs for quite some time, but they are so busy now with trying to fix the crashes people have with Windows 11 and everything, plus adding more stuff and starting on new implementations, etc., so they don't really have time. But I find that this is one of the areas where they really need to do some changes, because it is not only me who notices that the lack of logic in a lot of these things when it comes to the knowledges. There are others who are also talking about it and wishes for some more correct, historically correct changes. So we should have a lot of these tools that we have to do some extra knowledge skilling to get. It goes without saying. Of course they had tridents, of course they had stone axes, they had everything basically. They even had flint spears in the Paleolithic time. Come on, seriously. And several types of housing. There's no way they only had the peltot and then they had nothing else. No way. No way. So that is, to me, really important that they get right, because it is a source of frustration, at least for some players at this level. Let me see. I was wanting to send off people to steal stuff from the neighbors, but I'm going to get up the tanner first, and then see if I can spare some people to go steal some more stuff. How food, I need to keep an eye on the food. I mean, it's hardcore, so it won't be much. Okay. Yeah, I hope you get better sleep arrangements in the fireplace as well. Right, so each one of these take 2 rope and 30 straw. So, and I don't want them too close, because, yeah, as soon as you get something else, then these will be in minors, and then they will have to go. I think I'm going to place them over here, one at a time. So this will, of course, when people work on it, they will increase their architecture knowledge. What are you doing? Yeah, you can also do these. You're young, you can learn this. Let's see, because he hasn't picked up any knowledges yet. So now we'll see if he gets any knowledges when he does it. People with, if like, he doesn't have the best grades for this, he's slow, so it could take days for him to actually learn the rudimentary skills of the architecture. But the thing is, when you are building it, you are learning it, aren't you? So you should pick it up immediately. So this is also something I think I would like the devs to increase the speed of initial learning knowledge. Like, if you start working on it, you should immediately get the knowledge into your personal page. So let's just see what happens in the future, because there's still quite a bit of work to do, to make it historically accurate with regards to not only knowledges but also materials and objects. But we can't add a million things in one go, so it has to be bit by bit, and I'm fine with that, as long as I know there are changes coming, and I know there will be new things coming that is correct for the timeline. But of course there will be a limit to how much they will add, no matter, because you can't have the entire human history in a game. We already have optimization issues. Can you imagine what it will be if everything is included? So there will be the choices, you know, about what things to add, but there's still space for a lot more, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we have berries. I quite like that. It is yeah, it's the blackberries. They are quite okay with the cold. Also the hazelnuts tend to be quite alright with the cold. Okay, so we have 8 Hannah now. Do we have any free people? We have one. I'm going to send that one person to raid, if I can find any. Let me see what these guys have. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. I wouldn't mind having you because you have better options for housing, which is this one. It is still better. You know, it's 30%. Well, why are you not building? Are you too busy? Okay, time to do some work here. Let's see if we can manage to get it today. Oh, it's too quick, isn't it? It's too quick for him to learn. So I need to build more. I'm gonna build another one immediately so that he doesn't get a break or swap places, because I want him to learn this. So I want him to get the rudimentary architecture skill. Oh, he got, oh my goodness, that was fast. Look at it. He's already up to max. Dude. So this is the more compliant and easy tribe I have played in a really long time. Because most of the times you actually have to work a bit when you have the bad luck of having only one person in the tribe selection that has, for instance, architecture. But I have been really, really lucky. So I'm not sure I'm actually teaching you guys anything with being this lucky. But I'm going to show you how I do to keep up the skills anyway. And we're also going to work on some of the other skills. The thing with fast that we need to always remember is that the faster game you play, the quicker your people will die, and the less time they have to teach away everything that they know. So if you are slow with spreading the knowledge with regards to creating tasks for people to practice the knowledge, you could lose levels or even the knowledge altogether if you don't do anything. So don't assume, we cannot afford to assume that the game will sort everything by itself. You need to create tasks. That is a player responsibility. Yeah? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you're raiding, you're on your own. Fishermen, hunters, are we going low on? No, we're okay still. We have a few more animals to kill. How many did you get? Oh, you got 3. That's good. That's good. That's yay. Whoop-de-doo. So I'm going to find a group to do these. I'm wondering if no, he needs to go and collect stuff. And you are busy with these. Yeah. So now we have several that has the architecture skill, and one of them are really young. So in theory, we should not stress with this. We just build by need. We basically build whatever is needed. So we have 9 people. That means we need 2 more sleeping spots, because this takes 3 and these 2 take 2 each. So that's 4 plus 3, which is 7, and we are 9. And now we have also increased he has increased his knowledge to 15 because he's been working on these. So now we can also make pits. So we don't need to place all of these here, but we still don't have baskets for our food from animals. So we have to build a fence around here, and we are going to do that as well. But what I am going to do now is to open up for everyone to learn architecture by allowing them to work on these. So I'm going to place them between where they sit. We're only going to do a few at the time, so we don't stress the dude that is collecting the straw. Let's see what we have here. He has an increase in hunting, which is good, but he has very poor grades, so he is likely going to be complaining a little bit, but I'm not going to be faced by that because I do have default labor time, and for people that do not have any kind of bad grades in fitness or will, they will never experience anything bad from this. It is only those with bad grades in will and fitness that will, and I tend to not accommodate those at all. Okay, so that one is being done. Is that still the young guy? Yeah, look at him. He's the one with the highest knowledge in the tribe now, and he's 16. You go, girl, boy. You go, you. Okay, so I'm going to wait till these have been built, and then I'm going to let them gather more sticks, and then I'm going to place down some fencing for the raw food, because we cannot make dryers yet, which I think we should have immediately upon start, because there's no flipping way that in 10k BC they did not know how to process their food. It's part of survival, and it's been there for tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. So there are a few things here that I protest heavily on. But yeah, patience is needed in this game, because we can't get everything in one go. It's although this one can easily be changed to have all Paleolithic materials and tools and everything granted upon tribe selection, no matter skills, always present. Right, the first pit is done. Let's put what did we have earlier? We had berries, didn't we? So for sure berries. I think we're gonna get I think we might have some hazelnuts growing up shortly. Maybe if we're lucky. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna take this one and place the bones there instead, because now it has its pit. Yeah. Let me see. You need to get some straw as well. Help out the other guy. You can be a support group, so that means you don't have the same amount. Crafters, you're done. So the rest is busy. We also have one gatherer in the struggler group, meaning that there is one that is free, basically, to join the regulars group. And this is how you know if you have free people that you can adjust your other groups with. For instance, if you don't want more food, then you could put it in on a different gatherer group. You will always see who does not have a task, really. But don't forget that it also contains people who have done the task for one day. So when the next day comes, they can leave this group and go and do the tasks in another group. That still needs to be done. Or that needs to be done again the day after. So I'll add this one. I think we might get roots before we get nuts, so I'm going to test it out. No, yeah, we have roots. Oh, we have honey as well, and mushrooms. Okay, but no meat at the moment. I'll leave that in anyway. Okay, that's 17. Okay, we need more. So we're going to need one more of these straw huts. We're just gonna wait. No, what is it? 33, 7. Okay, so we need either 2 of the small straw huts or 1 of the pelt huts. How many straw do we? No, ropes. Okay, I'm gonna build 1 more tanner. There you go. Because we have 3 furs that needs to be tanned before they go out on date, I almost say, before they decay away. We should in theory also get some storage for both the what would we do? For both the wood or the logs, and also for the they have returns. Now we have 3 extra, and also for, of course, straw, so we don't waste any straw. We don't want to waste anything. We can't afford to waste workforce on getting resources that we are wasting anyway. That is not smart play. There'll always be some waste, and if it is the more common materials, we shouldn't worry too much. Why are you famished? Oh my goodness, where's the food? Oh no, oh no. Let's get another fisherman. Another one of you. So we can, in theory, chill a bit on some of the others. Yeah, this is good. So just eat what there is. There is bones and there are berries. It's better than a kick in the teeth. Oh, we really should get some graves as well, because we have some elder people who could die at any moment. Let's just place down 2 and that's done. Oh, the food is really low. Yeah, need more logs. So increase the fishermen a little bit, and also an extra hunter to give some more food. And you, no, not you. Okay, so basically everyone has the architecture skills, or a lot of them have. So we're going to open it up for the tribe to, or maybe we should not. Maybe we should be smarter than that and just let him continue. Who is it that has? Yeah, you. You can do those, and you can have the responsibility for that one. That is the tribe leader. See if she can increase the skills or catch up with the others, because she is 10%. She needs to get 5% more to be maxed, which is 15, and it should not be an issue. I'm first going to see what he has. Okay, he has improved toolsmithing. And why do you want to leave? Are you sleeping in the... Oh yeah, because we lack a log. Oh, that could be bad. On hardcore they could leave you for that, so we need to get pelt hut up. We also need food, so we can't spare too many people, and we do need to build graves. Maybe we didn't need to build both, but she's old. Look at her. She's going to be dead in a few months. Exaggerating, make a point, but it's not far off. Yeah, let's have a look at you and see how you're doing. 10%. Oh yeah, she's clearing, so she won't be teaching herself anything yet. Oh no, there you go. And poof, she's 15%. So there's nothing wrong with the learning in any of the difficulties. If you have this skill, you will really quickly learn up to the max of what tribe has. But in order to get the skill divided on several tribe members in a very small tribe, you have to group and make sure that they get it one by one at the time. So there are several varying age groups that get the skills. So I was really lucky, and I got this young boy who learned it immediately. And then I could open up for others to also learn it. So now architecture is never going to be an issue. That does not mean we can rest on our laurels, because there will be new generations that also will need to learn. So this is where the system takes over a little bit, that it allows people to leave their old groups where they have the skills and let others without the skill come and learn. And this is also where people's grades of traits will play a part. The less good grades they have of, for instance, intellect and skill, the lower amount of knowledge they will learn, and the longer time it will take for them to learn. So if you are really lucky, you could get a tribe where you have a lot of good grades, but you also could be really unlucky and get a tribe with a lot of stupid and really bad grades. This is completely random, so no tribe is necessarily the same under any circumstance. So this is something that you will notice when you start new tribes after new tribes. The more you play, you will notice, my goodness, they are all different. You know, nobody goes the same way. Nothing happens the same way. But I have seen players who have been really, really unlucky, and they have had tribe upon tribe upon tribe that has been really poor at learning skills, and they take like forever to learn a skill, and then then they die from old age and nobody else learns it. So we need to be a little bit vigilant ourselves as players to make sure that we teach away the skills. We need to spread them among the tribe. And of course, the smaller tribe you have, the more precarious it can be, because you cannot afford to let the system rotate itself, because it doesn't always do that. You have to butt in and create tasks for specific members of your tribe. Unfortunately, we can't decide exactly who is staying where, but more often than not, if you keep a group constantly busy with the same tasks, they won't leave you. This goes for things that, for instance, if they have both no skills in, for instance, woodworking, and they both start at the same time and both get the learning skill, then they both will keep going and going and going and learning until they've learned the max of the tribe. And at that point, they could swap out their position to someone else and go somewhere else to learn some new skills, or perhaps go to a group that have skill requirement that they possibly have themselves higher. So there's a lot of scenarios in the game about why people are swapping groups, etc. I wish we could control it better, and maybe in the future we will get a system where we can lock a group with the current members, or decide what members should be in any one group and doing what. That will be very interesting to see, and I really hope we get it. Really hope we do, because at the moment it is basically they are trying to avoid too much micromanagement, but this is micromanagement at its finest. If you don't micromanagement, you could be really unlucky and lose skill after skill. So yeah, so the system needs work, absolutely. What do you have? You're young, you have food processing, yeah, and you have stone working. Both will increase in the tribe, and now we can make stone axes, which we should have been able to make 100,000 years ago. But hey, who am I to say this? Let me see, you are going to get stone axes. But you don't need 1 million, but we have no other cutting tool. And since we don't plan on staying here forever, I mean, it is meso, we are going to have to migrate whether we like it or not. We are going to task, not you, but you. You are going to go get fine raw stones. We don't need a ton. We don't need to harvest 1 million, because we need them to spend their time on all these resources, not only one. Yeah, makes sense? Okay, so now we have 10 people and we have 10 sleep spots. So nobody would have to sleep in the fireplace. This means that nobody should have any unhappy faces, because, oh no, here we go. Oh dude. So now this one will have minus. Yeah, thought so. And this one will have minus as well. Okay. So let's see how long it takes before they start building unrest, because we want better housing. So this also means that I have to increase the amounts that they are getting to 150. So I put 150, so I have 50 in maintenance material as well. Let me see. You can stay, you can stay, you can stay. Yeah, no, these are okay. These are okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have mushrooms. A mushroom. 1. Okay, so now we have made sure that the wild animals can't come in here and steal the food that we can't lock down in pits anyway. And the fences are done. That's great. And they are tribe responsibility, because we didn't really have an issue with woodworking at all. It never really is an issue. What I find to be an issue during these times is definitely architecture, and that's basically it. For stoneworking, you can't make bifaces, you need to make stone walls. Make stone walls around your graveyard or around your small camp, and have only one group doing it. I'm gonna do it now, after I've gotten a little bit more stones. Okay, so you have a small increase in weaving. I will take you. I will take you. Let me see. You guys are good. I'm going to leave you on 50, and I'm going to increase you to 150, and I'm also going to take away some of the others, and I'm going to give you one more person. There you go. Because we still have people in the straggler group that doesn't have a task. So I'm wondering if we are going out of fish. Yeah, it seems we are going out of fish now. So now when the last pool is taken, you can see there's no more pools around, because if there were pools, they will be showing, and these 3 spots will be taken as well. So he's fishing up the last fish, but we did last for 2,000 years here, didn't we? We did last an entire year. I'm quite happy with that, actually almost 2 years. So I'm not too worried about that. And we have gotten quite a few people who has the architecture knowledge. I don't worry about that too much, but what I will do when we migrate is start getting down some stone fencing, because we need people to learn stone fencing or stone works. So we have one, he's 43, yeah, he's fairly young. And we have two, he's 19, he's even younger. So let's just make sure that he learns up to max or beyond max, because I want some of these to continue to develop. But then we get biphases, and then the biphase production will also help a lot. So it's basically a step-by-step thing to do as a player. You have to do it really. The game won't do it by itself. It is not a self-played game. You have to be immersive, especially when tribe is small and you are in 10k BC. There is no way around it. There are micromanagement, no matter what the devs say they do not want it to be. It is micromanagement. So if they want to go away from this, there needs to be some changes, and I'm 100% sure. Yeah, I'm 100% sure there will be some changes to make the game a little bit more logic when you start in 10k BC. There have been a lot of suggestions and research done and showed to the devs as suggestions and stuff like that, and they have noted down everything. So it's not like they are not aware that there's some of these areas do still need a bit of work. So that gives me hope that it will be done. Otherwise it's a little bit too illogical for me. If the claim is that this is an authentic game, it belongs to the timeline, then it also belongs to the timeline that when you start in 10k BC, you have all Paleolithic tools and materials available. Yeah, just saying. So the devs are not the only ones who have a passion for these types of games. There are plenty of us who play that really enjoy these types of games. And of course we will have our wishes for it, for the game. As long as they stay authentic, I'm okay. But if the logic is lacking, then I will struggle a bit. So yeah, okay, so we're getting quite a lot of meat now. Oh yeah, I put three, didn't I? So we have no more fish. The fish is gone. Wah, wah. No fish. There's nothing to fish. I know. We can make bone knives. Let's do that. We want axes, we want bone knives. So let's just make 10 of those, and I'm going to give you one more person, because we are going to migrate as soon as the animals are gone. I'm not going to bother with the 3, because they don't really give anything. Yeah. So then when that one is gone and going as well, then we're going to migrate, because we can't live off 20 berries. That's not going to work. Right, so let's have a look and see what kind of skills people have and what we need to work on. So woodworking, yeah, it's fine. That one is fine. Yeah. Toolsmithing, yeah. Weaving, no problem. See, several people have architecture, which is great. Fishing and hunting, I'm not worried about at all. Toolsmithing, yeah. You see that several people are picking up because they are swapping around the tasks that they have in the group, so everyone get a little bit done. You see woodworks. What is woodworks? Woodworks is 5. Yeah, so there are several people. Actually, most of the tribe has up to max of what the tribe has altogether. Let me see, the food processing in 9. He's also max there, and he's young, so we don't need to worry about that. Fishing and hunting is definitely okay. Yeah, weaving is okay. Yeah. People are learning non-stop, and also of course leatherworks. Everyone is learning up to the max, which is 5. It is a communal task, so it should be fairly easy for everyone to learn. You are a little bit low on architecture, but you have some architecture, which is good, and I like your grades. And you have increased fishing, but oh goodness me, your grades are horrendous, but I'll take you. So now we have 14 people. That means we're lacking in sleeping arrangements, so we need to chalk down another of the peltats. Which one was it that oh yeah, these. Okay, you guys do this one quickly. We are going to dismantle it anyway when we leave, as soon as the animals are gone. Ta-da. Let's have a look at you. You do not have thingy. You do. Okay. Yeah, and you've learned recently up to max. That's good. So look at you and see if you're going to learn. Maybe not. No, he should. He should learn because he's smart. So it shouldn't take too long. But there's a limit to how many in your tribe can learn the same skill. So even if you have one that is super smart and everything, if there are too many who already have that knowledge, he will not learn it, at least not very easily. So that also is a factor that plays a part in who learns what. So you can have a complete idiot taking 4 weeks to learn one thing, but if he's at the limit of what the tribe is allowed to have of that type of knowledge, then a smart guy can learn for 4 years without learning it. Exaggerating to make a point. There is a limit to how much each person can learn of skills. A certain set of skills will always be learned quickly, while others are not so easy to learn. Those are the ones that are not being worked on so much. In Neolithic, it tends to be hunting, fishing, and leatherworking. And in Miso, it tends to be stoneworking and architecture, because you have so little options of things to build, and you also have so small tribe that you don't really build a lot of housing all the time. You have increased hunting and horrendous traits. What is this? My entire tribe is weak and feeble and indecisive and... What is going on? So you need to make adjustments based on how your tribe is behaving as well, of course. Do we lack housing? Of course we do. Yeah. We have 15 people, but we only have housing for 13. Yeah, let's see how we're doing with the animals. Yeah, we still have animals, so that means still pelts incoming and still meat incoming. Let's see what else is available now. That's too early, but we do have mushrooms and berries, yeah. It won't be much of any of these. Let's see if there's about to come any of these. Oh, I see rose hips have sprouted up. Only took them 2,500 years. Oh, they're not supposed to be any sooner, so especially not this far up north. I mean, further down south, of course, you can have like, what the heck is that? Where are you guys going? You're going feeding? Oh, you're not. Are you going to go steal my food? Oh, they are, aren't they? Let's go have a... Oh, where are they going? What are they stealing? Oh, they're gonna... No, they are stealing. They are eating a dead wild dog. One of their ancestors, one of their relatives has died from old age, and they're gonna eat it up. Oh, dude, that's disgusting. But unfortunately, it is authentic, isn't it? Oh my word, I didn't want to know that. I did not want to know that. It feels wrong, the way we look at animals today. It feels wrong that dogs should eat up. I didn't know they did that. They have to, since it's in the game, right? Right? They do eat enemies. It could be an enemy tribe of dogs, you know. They do fight and kill each other. Why are you only hungry? There's oh no, there's no food. Oops. Oopsie daisy. You need to go hunt. Be efficient. You guys are 3 people who can gather some of these foods. No? Maybe not. So we should really... Oh, what have you improved? We should get our asses out of here to get some more food. Yep, you have improved toolsmithing. So now you have the max. You have created the new max for the tribe, which is great. Oh, one fishing pool has replenished. That's good. Let's put more people there. produce a lot before we move. So there's not a lot of food to go around anymore. Let's hunt up the last of what there is here. Dogs count as well now. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Just hang in there. Yeah, people are hungry. But we've been here 2 years. Can't complain. We are fairly high up north as well, so it's been quite difficult circumstances. But, you know, with a little bit of micromanagement, not too much of an issue. Yeah, well, you can either sleep by the fireplace or go sleep under a tree. Make your choice. It's what we have. So we're not going to make... no, that's fine. Oh, I'm running out of animals. Oh, I'm lacking tools. Look at all the dogs. Oh my goodness. Well... when we are in crisis, we are in crisis. It is what it is. But you can see that if you leave the fishermen alone for a bit, the fishing pools will replenish. But when you are in Mesolithic, you don't really have time to wait for it because all food is so needed. Now we are 15 people. That means we need roughly 30 units of food every day of high calorie. Like fish and meat is high calorie, while berries are extremely low calorie. Probably as low calories as clams. Clams are really low as well. Let's see how long we can last here. Everybody should, in theory, go gather the meat. Everyone needs to chip in. I'm going to post these guys. Let's just do the dogs as well. It's better than nothing. At least they have some meat. It's morbid, but hey, it is an emergency. We need food. We are really low, really low. So some people have the unrest because they are hungry. Get a lot of hunters. We are coming to a timeline soon where we should have a lot more vegetables incoming, like more wild produce. Some of the vegetable foods. Just have to wait and see. We are fairly north though, so we are going to get it fairly late. But we are going to get it, so I'm not going to give up. Running out of wooden spears wasn't such a good idea when we don't even have fish to rely on. We need the hunters. Didn't even notice. Oh, more migrants. Oh, she has improvement both in woodworking and fishing. And she has not. But for once, we don't have migrants that has horrendous traits, so I'll happily welcome these to the tribe. So we basically are just waiting for the hunters to kill all the animals so we get more pelts to take with us. And there's a rawhide being processed as well. So but it's only half a unit, so it needs another half unit to become one, a full one. We are going with good amounts of knowledges in absolutely everything we have, and also, of course, with accepting migrants, we get more varied age groups that has various skills. Is that a blackberry? It is. That's a blackberry. So we have a really good division on most of the skills. I don't think there's a particular skill that is low with anyone. We have several who has architecture, which is great. Also young one, and of course old ones. I think I'm gonna wait till he dies from old age and gets buried here before we move on. She was 72 when she died, so he's not gonna live too much, I think. Let me see, where is he? Is that the one? No. Him. Let's have a look at him. Oh, he has quite a while left to live, because he's he just had a good constitution. Maybe he will be 70 before he dies. Who knows? Or 72. You can also see here the skills, how they have increased. What has increased the least is the stone working. So that is something that I said earlier as well. As soon as we migrate, we're going to have to work on that so we don't lose it. Just need to see which ones has it or how old they are. That is the only thing that can get us now. He's 64. He's 53. He's 28. Yeah. So if we wait till we have migrated, we should be in good time for him to teach the younger generation more of his skills. And she as well has a stoneworking. This is good, and this also comes, of course, because she's creating, you know, stone axes. So this is great. So in that sense, we kind of are on top of all the skills that we need. And now we just lost the old dude. Is that not him? No, it's another one. Oh, let me see how long she has left. Oh, she will be decomposed soon. That means that the old guy will take her spot when she's decomposed. Only takes a few hundred years in the game. It's an appropriate time, to be honest. Okay, so we have a few elder people now, don't we? We have 6 elders. Of course, she has really bad grades herself, so she will soon go down there as well, and then it would, yeah, be a lot of people not working. But we can work through that. Oh, now we have 5. Should we be smart and just get her out? No, we shouldn't. We should build stuff. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. You guys are going to build another belt hut. Or unless these needs repair first. Soon they might do. This one's going to repair soon. This one's just built, so that one shouldn't need. Oh, or is it the one? No, it's a while back, isn't it? Yeah, I need to not build now, because then we're going to lack some leather. Gosh, so many. Look at you. Horrendous grades. But she has increased fishing. I have to take them. I don't have to, but I choose to. So the fishing skill and the hunting skill, of course, is the highest. And then, of course, the toolsmithing is coming in a close third. So this is quite typical, a Mesolithic, early Meso tribe. Okay, so let's just wait till the meat is gone, and then we are going. Ooh, yeah. Now we can make baskets. So that means when we are migrating, we can make baskets for our animal products and our animal produce. This is good. So how are we doing with the hunters? Still plenty prey. So we will have food enough. Look, now she has put restrictions on everything, so now I will have quite a few people not working. Okay, that's fine. We are probably going to have to add a few more graves. Full eyes. Just let them hunt up these animals. How many migrants? And horrendous skills. But he also has some good skills. And he's a big boy. Big boy. What about you? Oh yeah, I mean, really? Really, Gabe? But look at the stoneworking. Look at how stoneworking. We have to take them. Oh my goodness. You know, the majority of my tribe are whiners. Oh, we can make pie faces. This is good. This is very good. Let's get a ton of those. A ton. These we can do easily 6, 8. Let's do 8. So that means that these guys will also get these. Ta-da. And go. We should really get more housing down. Because it seems like we are going to stay a little bit anyway. Because there's still plenty prey left. And of course, as we go closer and closer to the Neolithic timeline, we are getting more and more types of food. So we could actually end up staying here for several more years. Who knows? Maybe there's fish as well. If we wait for another year, then a lot of the fish should have repopulated in the rivers. Yeah? Maybe we are that lucky. Who knows? I'm gonna add some extra tasks. Oh, 200, yeah? 220? 202? Yeah? Nah. Don't think so. Okay. See, how are you guys? How are you doing? Yeah, you need to learn the skill. Good, good. Go work on it. You might not get it though, because you are rather clumsy. You could not get it at all. I know you don't like sleeping out in the open. I know. But look at your grades though. Look at your grades. Seriously? Oh, dude. Let's see if he learns some skills. He might not actually. We have 4, is it 4 or 5 people that we have that can do this, that has architecture skills, so that could actually mean that he won't get it. At least not early. Could take some time. Okay, so we have 2 free graves, that's good, because we suddenly seem to have a lot of elder people, didn't we? Yeah, 2 of them have already died, or 3 actually. Oh, you improved knowledge. That would be woodworking in 18. Is that it? Is it woodworking? Yeah, yeah it is. What about toolsmithing is 35. Also 35. Look how well they are learning. 15 on stoneworking. And he's 25. Yeah, he's learning there. Good. Breeze has also improved. What has she improved? Ah, she's improving leatherworking. Good, good. And we have a new leader. Ah, look at that. Fabulous. Now more people will be working. I'm sorry you have to sleep out in the open. Just hang in there. And I know you don't like roots, but it's that or starvation. Yeah? Pick your poison. Roots or starvation. So basically, if we migrate now, we will have access to much more tall grass. And if we are lucky, the river will start having a plant fiber as well, and more than a more than one reed. That's actually quite... Oh, we can make flint spears. Nice. Sure. Let's get it done. That means we can go raiding with these, can't we? We can go steal stuff from our neighbors. I don't care if they move to Timbuktu, but we'll always find them. They can't go anywhere. They can't flee out of the regional map, you know. Maybe they could. We would have to be really careful. But there will also always be some unsuspecting victims migrating into our territory if they made it like that. So yeah, let's see. There are plenty animals, and you have improved knowledge again. Look at that. Oh, it's the stoneworking, isn't it? It is. You go, girl. So now we're doing really well with all of the knowledges. There is nothing I'm actually worried about. Oh, look, he's old. He's really old. Oh, he just died. Okay. He didn't like it talked about. He just died. Oh, we don't have a grave. Let's have a look. How long do you have left? 4. She will give her space to him today. I just hope it happens before noon. Otherwise, we could lose people because they could be so pissed off that we haven't buried their loved ones. She will be gone in a swoosh. Hang in there. Please be gone. Please be gone. Oh, actually, no, they are decomposing slower. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't wait around. Forgot about that. Let's get this one. I don't need to do that. I will build it no matter quickly. Which one is the one that is this one? Does he have offer? Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, thank goodness. That sounds horrible when I say it like that. But for our sake, it's good he doesn't have any relatives because they would have been protesting already because he's not in a grave. But now he will be buried. But they would already be really pissed because an entire day has gone by without anyone burying him. So, yeah. Well, there was a bit of luck on our side. We've been really lucky with this tribe, haven't we? So, yeah, basically, the secret, not a secret, the micromanagement is basically a necessity if you are a bit low on knowledges for various types of knowledges in your tribe, especially when you are starting in 10k BC with only 7 population. It is hard to make it work if you lack several. But you know, you can also at tribe selection make sure that you do not get a tribe that has only 1 with each knowledge. You could do that as well, but of course if you are one of those random lovers, then you pick a random and then just work with what you have. So basically try to focus on that not everyone is sharing all the tasks at the same time. Let at least one person get it beside the main holder for the knowledge, and then you can start spreading it around. Yeah. Ooh, and someone can make dryers. That is great. What were you working on for that to happen? Oh yeah, you were doing something. Maybe they just talked about it by the fireplace, because it is resting time, so they probably talked about their experiences, and suddenly one of them started talking about, yeah, they've heard about this thing they can make, and then poof, but we can do that too if we do this and this and this, you know? So now we have dryers as well. So let's add a dryer for raw meat. I'm not sure how many, let me see how many animals we have left. That's quite a bit. There's 5 that needs to be stripped. Yep. We're going to have to decline them unless they have increased knowledge to the tribe. She has nothing. He has increased architecture. Look at his traits. I will take them. And now we can create straw huts. Yes. But now they can see that we can make big straw huts because they want that one now. But this one still has +1 appeasement. So we are going to build one of these. That'll do it. Oops, what is there? Oh yeah, no. I need to build it a little bit further away. Not too close to the graves, it's a bit morbid. A bit spooky if you're afraid of ghosts. Yeah? Not afraid of ghosts? You never know. You know, back in the day, they buried their dead loved ones in the walls, under the floorboards. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. Doing it today would be classified as you've murdered someone and is trying to hide it. That's all there is to it. Nothing cultural about it anymore. Or maybe there are for some tribes somewhere, somehow. Don't know. But not really in Western society. I'll take away the really. Just say not in Western society. Well, you never know. You never know what people do. Okay, so in theory, we don't need all of these anymore, but I'm going to have those until we can get some baskets. Because we don't have enough fiber. There's very little fiber here. So we need to not use it on anything but the ropes, which we really, really need to get. We want ropes for when we move, when we migrate, so we can quickly get up plenty of these straw huts. Of course, these are unpopular now, and small straw huts is kind of an insult to my tribe. On hardcore, they will very quickly let you know what they think about absolutely everything that is not completely positive. Yep. Let's see what we're doing. Why are there so much animals here? Is it not on hardcore? It is. It is. We have been really lucky with both how the knowledge has spread in the tribe, and we have also been really, really lucky with the amount of animals we have. I mean, if you go up to Denmark or to Norway, you have 2 hares in this timeline, perhaps a poor dog, and that's it. So here in northern Germany, bordering more to Poland than anything, you have tons of animals. Oh, hello, reed huts. Yeah, you can just forget about that. We have a stalk of reed. We won't get very far with that, will we? Not in the slightest. We won't get far at all. Okay, so now he's okay then. Room. That is something I don't like, that we can't override the tribe leader decisions, but it's part of the challenge, isn't it? When you're already struggling, here, have some more struggles. Let's see if there's any. What's that? Are there any fish? Fish. The reflection is blinding me a little. We don't have fish yet? We've almost been a year without fishing. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have 4 pools. Let's fish them up. What are you lacking? You are lacking stick. Oh, primitive vegetables. I'm not going to make those because I do not want to use my ropes on them. Because my hunters now have flint spears. They will do okay, although they are a little bit slower in killing them because it's a melee weapon, so they need to be in close range, while bows are ranged. And in my opinion, this is just my logic. You don't have to agree. In my logic, the bows should have a higher hunt success rate than the flint spears, because you have to get close to the animals in order to kill them with a flint spear, while the bow you can be fairly far away. So it goes without saying, at least in my logic brain, that the bows should have a higher hunt success percentage than the flint spears. But that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we lack sticks, don't we? We have not very many sticks. You could probably go up to 100, and you can go down on these and just focus on those. I think I have a support group also doing the we do those who have 6. Yeah, you can continue doing those. That's fine. Oh, we need more sticks. That goes without saying. Oh, what is your problem? I'm sorry, it's the pelt hut or nothing. But look at you. Look at your grades. What do you expect from me? Yeah, look at your grades. I have so many with these double bad grades. Absolutely horrendous. We are never going to go out of animals. What the heck is going on? We've been here 4 years. Mesolithic, 10k BC, northern Germany, almost basically in Denmark, and here we are, still here. Okay, I need to put some limits on those, so I just chalked out to do all these grass, straw. So you can be a support group for straw. You don't have to do all the straw, so just do some. You don't need to have straw at all. That should be it, yeah? Yeah. Ta-da. That's it. These are not so important anymore. We're going to move soon anyway. Ooh, bone harpoons. I don't mind those in the slightest. Let's get 6 of those. Yeah. Look at her, she's got 5 knowledges. It's because she's got a good intellect or skill grade. I think she's got the max in stoneworking as well. She's really good. Yeah, she's good as well. She's got good grades. Unfriendly doesn't really affect how well you work, you know, or how well you do. It doesn't really matter. It might matter with regards to if you're being coupled up or, you know, if people like to be with you. But for this, the knowledge creation, it matters nothing. Oh, look at that. We've lost our leader again. Oh, nice. We can go another notch up. I won't say no to that. Let's have a look at people's knowledges and how well they are spread. So she has 4. Oh, she just started with woodworks. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. Look how many bad grades people have. Seriously, this tribe, dude. She's okay though. He's so young, he won't have learned anything yet. She only has 1. What she is skillful, but she's a bit slow, so that could ruin a bit for her. And another set of bad grades. He's fairly old with only 1 skill. That's a bit bob. It seems we seem to actually have a nice division of our knowledges. So it does help, you know, it does help to put them into groups and not let everyone work on everything at the same time. Just do them one by one. It is micromanagement. It is exactly that. So unless they change it, if you are in a tribe where you have only one holding a particular knowledge, you need to micromanagement it. It's no ifs and buts about it. Can't get away from it. It's just the way it is. At least in the very smallest tribes starting early miso. So just focus on straw for these guys so we can get some more. We also need to do a little bit more with stoneworking to get some more spread of the skills. Don't need to build a ton, just make them work on something that has to do with the stoneworking, because stoneworking is probably the one of the things that you can lose if you don't have bifaces, for instance. You could easily lose stoneworking skills, so just add some fencing around your graveyard or whatever. So he's a bit slow, so he might take a while to learn. But I want him to learn because he's young, so he will carry with him for many years the skill set of stoneworking. And of course he has the absolute worst in will. I don't have an issue with the will or the fitness, because if you have a disability, you have a disability. It's not like you ordered it. It happens in life for everyone. But the attitude, which is the will, I have an issue with that. It's just so entitled. Oh my goodness, look at her. Yay. And she's young. I'm going to get her. She was great. Look at her. I'm going to favorite her. Because she's going to be a leader. She's going to be a leader. Trust me, she's a leader. Let's have a look at her her will should be high. But she's in the hunting group. Oh well. Oh, there he is again. Okay, good. Still hasn't gotten the knowledge. Yeah, well, he is slow. It could take days. Just has to be patient. Okay. So I want to see the young boy doing this. I want him to pick up this skill. Need to get some stoneworking going in the young ones as well, and not only the old. This is something we as players also need to pay attention to. That even though we have 4 people in the tribe with architecture skills, if they are all over 60, you better get going and teaching the next generation. So that is also something that we as players need to pay attention to, definitely. I'm going to give them more tasks. I'm going to ask them to create more of the straw huts. Keep them super busy so they stay in the group. I want this young dude to learn skills. Because it's important that he learns. The young ones need to learn. So if you have to tricks and mix a bit to make it happen, then go for it. It is micromanagement, and I do hope that the devs will find a way to create a builders group, or that we can lock people into a group to make sure that people learn. That would help a lot, to be honest. And you can of course choose to not do it as well, or to just let the game do as it sees fit, completely random. But you are of course running the risk of losing knowledges then if you do not create extra tasks for your young generation. He still hasn't learned anything, yeah. But it's only been 2 days. He is a bit slow, so that was the shortest unhappy face I've ever seen. He was there 1 second and the next second he was actually gone. He was a little bit hungry, I think. Yeah, they don't like sleeping by the fireplace anymore. Ooh, medium benches. We have less than 1 log, so I don't think so yet. But she's improved knowledge, so look at her. Because she is skillful, she's learned 6 of the knowledges. And this is quite rare, actually, that one person can learn so many knowledges. This is really rare. It happens. I once had someone learn, it was 7 or 8 of the 10 knowledges. And they were fantastic, just like the one that I have marked with a star. This one, because she is fantastic. I just hope she has high charisma. She does. This is going to be our leader in the future. Mark my words, she will be a leader. Definitely. She's very big. She's strong. She smashes things. She's smart, determined, and charismatic. Fantastic leader. This is a leader lady. I used to rename them in the start when we had tribe leaders. Call them boss lady and boss dude. Yeah. Okay, we have plenty graves. I'm not worried. Oh, 10-10. So they're gonna die 1 by 1. I'm going to keep an eye on this young boy, see if he learns. He still has no... Okay, this is day 3 without him learning. So I think maybe the hindrance from him being slow is a little bit too long lasting, to be honest. Of course, 3 days is actually 3 months on fast. And nobody's that slow. Nobody is that slow. So it's a little bit unrealistic. Let's have a look at the other one. She's a smart cookie, so she knows what she's doing. But I think she just swapped place with another guy, because she wasn't there from the start. Only this dude was there from the start. We seem to be getting access to more and more food. Look, we have beets as well now. We just don't have any rose hips. Oh no, we did. We had 7 rose hips this year. Yep. Well, you got to start somewhere, don't you? They start sprouting up from the ground. Look how close we are to Neolithic timeline. We will be slow getting everything though, because we are really far north, and it will be the east and more southern areas who gets new knowledge and stuff first. I know you want to leave because you sleep out in your by the fireplace. I know. I want to keep an eye on her as well. She's great. Does she have a yes, a child. That was quick. Didn't she just arrive? What the hell? Look at her. Look at him. Has inherited some of his mum's skills. What about him? Oh, she married a schmackadoodle. She married a whinge. That's what he's wanting. But he is smart and he is a big dude, so that counts. Okay, what have you improved? Let's have a look. See. Stone working 16. No, that's not it. Is it food processing? It is. Good job. Good job. You can see the calories in berries are fairly low, so he has to take. Oh no, I thought he was going to eat them. But yeah, you need more berries to fill your calorie needs. While the fresh foods, of course, you don't need more than one most of the time. 1 unit to fill your calorie needs. Let's finish this one now, ladies. Oh no, the young boy's gone. Oh, come on. I wanted him to stay. Is that him? Was it him? No, it wasn't. Was it him? Her? No. Okay, I don't know where he is now, though. But none of them picked up any skills yet. They really need to get a move on. Yeah, you have no stoneworking, and neither do you. So come on, guys, get some stoneworking skills. Ay, my. Why are you leaving? Are you tired of sleeping by the fireplace? Okay then. Yeah, well, look at your grades. Bye. I'm not going to bother with you people. I'm not expecting you all to stay. It's hardcore. You have to sleep by the fireplace several sleeps. So you get pissed off and you leave? Fine. I accept. I want her to go somewhere else and do stuff. I want her to not be in a gathering group. I want her to take over some other tasks for building. Let's see if she can get a job there, because she is in the straggler group, so she should in theory be in the group that will release people to fill the spots I've opened up here. Oh, you're leaving because your relative left the tribe. Yeah, there's nothing new in that. How many more are there in your family? Okay, so we might lose her as well. Yeah, big wine. And wine, but he also has good grades. Don't want him to leave. But this is part of the collateral damage when one person leaves the tribe. You can have half the family leave the tribe. It's just what it is. I accept. And of course, those who leave this quickly will have poor grades in will or fitness. It's just the way it is. absolute attitude issues, spoiled, entitled, etc., etc. It kind of belongs more to our timeline, you know, rather than this timeline, because there's no way they left tribe for having to sleep by the fireplace when there was nowhere else they could sleep and we had nothing else we could do. But of course you could say, yeah, you can manage tribe better. Of course we can always manage tribe better, but it takes so little before they leave in hardcore. They are so aggressive, so little patience. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit and then build more of these. Are they still +1? They are. Well, we don't have any reeds, so we can just forget about that. Ooh, small temple and big straw huts. Oh, yes. So we're gonna slowly but surely replace all of these with these. 16 sleep appeasement. Appeasement when sleeping. That's good. That's good. But how are we doing with food? Hunting. Okay, so they are going down. So this means we are basically becoming extinct on animals. Because now we are really low on food and we are getting less and less animals. So when the night is over and dawn starts, I'm going to dismantle pelt huts and then we are off to the next place. Yep. It's miso life. You have to follow the food. It is what it is. Yeah. Nothing to hunt. These are the last two to be stripped and then they are done. So I'm just going to have people sleep one more night and try to leave as early as we can in the morning so that we have the day to get at least a few fireplaces up. And we are likely going to lose a few people no matter what we do, because on hardcore it is a nightmare to migrate with so many poor grades. All the poor grades are going to leave us. I'm 100% sure. A lot of them will leave us unless we at least get up a fireplace. So now it is almost turning. Ta-da! And now it will turn immediately. So you are going to be dismantled, and you, and you, and you. And I'm also going to give it to tribe responsibility, so everyone chips in. Like that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so as soon as they have taken the fine sticks as well, I'm just going to pause it. Because we are not interested in them taking the stones with them. There you go. So let's get going. We don't need to go far. We shouldn't go far, actually. Okay, still morning. Get going. Choo. I just hope we get hazelnuts. You can see we have no food. There is 0 food. Okay, so we have stones. So what we are going to do is to chill a bit on the hunters. I want them to basically build instead. You can do that. You're fine. You are just going to do those. Yeah, you're okay. And you guys are okay. But I am going to create a woodchoppers group. And then we need to get down. First of all, we need fireplaces. There's no ifs and buts about it. But I'm going to make more than the good ones, because in case we can't build the good ones fast enough. And if we are lucky, we could get down a few pelt huts. No guarantees though. But I do believe that 2, 3, 4. If we don't get up any fireplaces, we are doomed. People will leave us like flies. I'm going to keep the high work hours. Come on, guys, work hard. Oh, brother. Come on, you can do at least one flipping fireplace. Seriously? Well, we have one fireplace and we have one pelt hut. And that's it, what we could manage. We have 2 fireplaces, okay. But that doesn't mean we're not going to lose people. We probably are. We just hope there's not going to be an avalanche of family members leaving as well. We are quite many though, so it's not like it's going to be a huge loss. But yeah, so there's food for everyone, which is good, which is food they love. So that will give them appeasement, so that is good. We just need to get all the other objects up. So we had 2 pelt huts up in time. The others were so close, weren't they? And we did have 2 fireplaces, but they were the small ones because we couldn't get those in time because you needed more stone as well. So let's just hope that they are okay with staying. So they have quite some time off now, and we should really get an offering or 2 down so people can pray and get more appeasement. I'm a little bit surprised that nobody's left yet. I'm actually quite surprised. No, you're okay. You don't have any super bad grades. So I'm not too worried. Okay, but we need to keep an eye on the skills. So let me see. You guys can continue to work on those. And as soon as we get more sticks, we're going to make pits. But we do need to remember to build the graves for the elder population, or all hell will break loose when they die. So we can't skimp on that. I need to also get mud. You guys will have to get mud as well. You only need 6. Yeah. But maybe we should add more people to your groups to get better housing and stuff. Perhaps not such a bad idea. Yeah, we're good. Right, so now we have all the fireplaces up. We only lack 1 of those. Let me see. Yeah, you are working on this one, aren't you? Yeah. Right. We don't have sticks for the small fireplaces, but you know, yeah, people are working as fast as they can. We do have sticks, it's just that someone is not in time to repair them. But that's fine, because now we have 3, and this one will be done before nightfall. Yeah, good. Now we have 4 of those, and we have 2 of the really good fireplaces. I'm actually going to X this one out. And as soon as we have enough, we're going to build this one. So the gatherers have, yeah, let's see what else is in this area. Oh, do we actually have hazelnuts? Because if we do, then we are going to task, for instance, these, with also getting those. And you do not need to do that anymore, because our wood choppers will do it, and same for you. Okay then. Yeah. So let me see how grumpy they're going to be if they have to sleep another night by the fireplace. Ooh, hello. You don't have bad grades? Oh, you have a bad grade, but you have increased hunting. I have to take you. Sure. So we have food, and we have good food. People are happy about the food. I'm going to avoid getting food that they don't like. I'm just going to use the bones for creating the bone harpoons. Can we make bone harpoons? We can, can't we? We can. Yeah, so get those done. And these need to be upped as well, because we need plenty of those to build our straw huts. Which one is it that does these? Is it you? Yes, it is. You guys are going to build a big straw hut. See? To make people happy. Probably add one more person. Okay, these are done. So we're also going to add fencing around them. How about, yeah, no, you're good. I'm going to give you 4 and you guys are going to work on your stoneworking skills. Well, we don't need to add a million things at the same time, so I'm going to add this part first. Let them work on that, on their stoneworking skills. So there's still people sleeping by the fireplace, and yeah, but we are getting there. I can't believe we didn't lose anyone. I'm not sure what's going on. It just shows how important it is to have fireplaces down. If they sleep in the open, they will leave your ass. There's no doubt about it. No ifs and buts. They will leave you. Poof, gone. Yeah, that one is low again. Oh, he's getting old, isn't he? He is, so he's going down on the work age as well. So we actually have 9 idling. Look how many elderly we have. Oh my goodness. We might have to add more graves. Oh, dude. We probably do. We probably do. Right, so let them build in peace. I'm going to let them focus on what they're doing and not add more. Oh, fireplace. Yep, yep. But you have shitty grades. Come on, dude. You're 36 and you have 0 skills. Are you in a gathering group, perhaps? But you're also in a building group. How? You just joined, didn't you? From a gathering group. Yeah, you did. Okay. Well, you shall learn whether you like it or not. Okay, so this one will be done hopefully tomorrow. 5, 6, 7. We need another 3 ropes besides the 5 we have. We do have everything else for it, so I'm not. Look, we have hazelnuts. Oh my goodness, yes. Whoop-de-doo. Let me see, you have 50 sticks. You are done. I'm going to create a pit for hazelnuts. Just going to place them here, really. We can put them wherever we want. And as soon as we have enough of the plant fiber, we're going to add baskets for the raw produce. Raw meat and raw fish, of course. We have too much. I'm going to calm down on the fishermen. The meat will just have to be as it is. I think we're going to have to fight about the rope because I desperately need dryers. But look at all the things we can see now, because we're in 5006 BC, meaning we are basically in the Neolithic timeline. So we are soon going to start to get Neolithic migrants. Let me see. Let me check your culture. Oh, look. Da-da-da-da-da. So he will influence the tribe if I want him. Yeah, he's fine. You can come. You can come. You can stay. Okay, so you lack rope. I know that. Right, how many do I have? 3. I can afford 4. We have plenty food. We have plenty food. So this is the luxury of migrating into the Neolithic timeline. You are drowning in food. Even in hardcore, the starter feast, the first year you land, you always have lots of food. Okay, there you go. Because the area is untouched, isn't it? And a lot of the food has survived the winter and the spring. And when you come during summer, it's just ripe and ready. It's all ready to harvest. Yeah, I know we're lacking rope. We're lacking 3 rope now. Yeah. We have 20 fibers. I'm going to place down a basket as well. So that is also weaving, of course, weaving skills. So the larger your tribe is, the less you have to worry about dividing your skills and dividing who's learning what. Because then it basically goes by itself. There are a few areas you need to be aware of when you come to Neolithic, and that is when you start to rely much more on farm food and less on fishing and hunting. You will also do less of leather working. So you could lose leather working skills and you could lose fishing and definitely hunting skills. But the good thing is that you will always get migrants bringing back anything that you have lost, and fairly quickly. So I am not worried about that in the slightest. So when I go down on fishermen and down on the hunters, then Whatever I lose will be brought back. I'm going to wait a bit, even though I have 14. Maybe I should trade away some of my fur. Let me see. You supply bone. I'll do that. I'll trade a bit with you. Take some of my fur. You go, girl. You want bows? No. You want fur? What do you have? Flint spear. Sure. I'll trade away a few of my furs for some of your flint spear. No. Look at you. Sure. I'll give you my fur. Do you have any fur left now? Maybe I've given it all away and have nothing left to trade. There's no point to steal the grains because we cannot build farms yet. Yes, now we are going to have three traders trading away some of our furs because we are going to rely more and more on, you know, the better quality housing. So the angry faces will be chilled in time. In time. No. Oh, you slept in the open. Oh, my word. Oh, well, look at you. Look at you. Really, it's to do with 0 skills. Okay, bye then. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, 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 no. His wife is the one that I want to be my leader. Oh, no. Please don't leave. Oh, my word. Please don't leave. She's 51. Let's see if I can appease. Let's see if I can appease. Oh, we lost the ability to build bone harpoons because he left. The guy who gave it to us left. Okay, that's fine. I can accept that. We are trading for some bone harpoons anyway. I just hope that she doesn't leave. Who is that? Oops. Yep. Poor grades can go. Fine. Bye. I just don't want her to leave. No, she's thinking about it. Ooh. Go pray. Go eat good food and pray. Look at that. Relative left the tribe. It's insta 25. And for each relative that leaves, it's another 25. Each relative is 25. It's the same for lack of graves. Each lack of grave is 25 unrest. Oh my word. Okay, she's calmed down a bit. And she slept in the health hut, meaning she's not that pissed. And she likes the food. Oh. So now it's gone down in anger from relative left the tribe. It doesn't stay, you know, 25 forever. It goes down a bit and down a bit. Oh god, I think we managed to only lose that one dude. She is a bit bothered though, and she hopes things gets better, but she's still staying. I can't believe we managed to row that ashore. I'm pretty sure that some of these things helped. Oh, crikey. Okay, so let's get labor time back to normal. I'm kind of hoping now that we're not going to lose a lot of more people. Why are you guys not making ropes? You're so slow. Or are you not slow? Maybe not. Maybe I'm demanding a bit. Yeah, let me see. Did you get any? Yeah, look. They got 9 bone harpoons. I'm happy with that when they come home. Built out. Are we not going to send them out again? No, you're not going to leave. You're going to stay. Because your mum is... Oh, did she? Oh my goodness. Did she find someone else to be in bed with as soon as her partner left? Sure. Why not? Her business and nobody else's. Oh, hello. He's good. He's good. But I'm leaving everything as is anyway. Except for the labor age, of course, that needs to go up. So have you guys got... Yeah, finally. Guys, carry the dead away. If you're not so busy, you can't carry away your dead. Seriously. Yeah, that won't be finished, so... Big green huts, yeah. Look at her. It's the... my star. Yeah, she found another man. And again, it's a whiner. But she also picks the ones with skills. He's skillful. She has a taste in her men. No, you're not thinking about leaving. You don't like camping. They want to glamp instead of camp in these entitled times. Next thing, we'll be bleeding well demanding a bathroom. A proper bathroom. Go in the bush. Whiner, but he has improved leatherworking. Another whiner, and she has nothing. Oh, brother. Let's have a look at their culture. She should be fairly same, half and half. 5-5. Okay, let's just do it. Because she did have some improvements. Well, at least this big straw hut will be done today. And as soon as it's done, we have another 200 plus 20, 10 ropes. Then we are building more. More and more and more. Really? You're not going to finish today either? Let me have a look at you guys. How slow are you? No, you're not supposed to be slow. Oh, look at him. He has learned. Oops. He's learned architecture. Nice. So this is a young generation who now has the architecture skill. And when he's working on architecture, he will increase to max of what tribe has. Yeah. You're a bit old, but you're also learning. This is good. And you are also a bit getting older, but you are learning. Let's have a look at you guys. Oh, it's a full Neo. He's full Neo. Ta! Look at that. We can get animals. Awesome. So now we just need someone with agriculture knowledge so we can build farms. But you know, the hardship is basically over because we have managed to divide knowledge. Oh, are we lacking graves? Fairly even on, the entire tribe. We were lucky though that one of them actually managed to learn really quickly, which is, to be honest, not very normal. They normally take a full day or so before they learn. So we were very lucky with how fast people learned. Let that be said. I think I'm going to increase the guys doing the building to 6. Because they have a bit of work to do, don't they? It's not only one thing. Right, so that's the first one done. So now we need more ropes and we definitely need more straw. So we do have the first full Neolithic migrant making a dent into our Mesolithic culture. Let me see. But we don't have enough woodworking to get the wooden posts. I would like to have built the wooden post, but it's not like we have to have it or we die. It's not like that. It's more that we know it's there and we want to try it because it's really cool. They are really cool. Okay, so there is no real difference between hardcore knowledge building and beginners knowledge building. It is at times in Mesolithic start, very, very early start, a bit of micromanagementing that you actually have to do depending on how many the skills are divided on. So if there's only one having the knowledge, you have to make sure that you create enough tasks and create a specific group that will stick to doing these tasks so they can actually have the time to learn. Yeah, and that's basically it. But I must admit, I was kind of more interested in doing a playthrough where we did not have all this luck, because I wanted to show worst possible way to do it with regards to worst possible random situation, like one elder one having a architecture alone, and he had like 6 years left before he would die. Then we would have to hurry up with getting the knowledge, spread to the rest of the tribe. But we did have one of the criteria that I wanted for the game. Basically, only one had the architecture skill. But of course, if you have people who are smarter, have higher skill, learn faster, they will learn faster. It is the really bad luck tribes that has basically no real good skills and a lot of bad skills that tend to lose a lot. And I also do believe that a lot of people forget that they need to create tasks actively in fast speed on any difficulty when you are playing Mesolithic, because Mesolithic starts and moves really fast. Neolithic goes a lot slower, even though you have a fast game. So the historical years, which is those up here, will always go really, really fast on Mesolithic. So poof, 100 years have gone by and you haven't created any tasks for your people. That is asking for trouble. So create tasks, put them in group, and let this group deal with this type of knowledge for many, many years. Many, many years. Yeah? Let's see how many. Oh, look at her. She's 3 sons. Look, her son is really old now. He's 21. Wasn't he just 12? What about you? Yeah? They seem to all have inherited their mom's skills. Look at her son. Look at this son, the youngest one. Look at his skills. He is a copy of his mom. Yeah? So this is his mother, her mother's genes making him this strong. Because she has given him her skills, her trait set. And that's DNA for you. Okay, so we have more graves now. Good. Before anyone protested. That was fantastic. Okay, we need more straw, and we also need 5 more ropes. So how many do we have in the straggler group? 6. I'm going to give them 1 more of these. 1 more to build ropes. And which group is it that do these? And you guys, no, that's not you. Where's my straw group? There you are. You guys are going to get 2. Come on, go get straw. Go. Go, 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 go. Because you see, there's still... oh, shoot, I forgot to add tanners. Dude, that ain't good. So now we're going to lose 4 ropes to these. But we're also going to lose... Actually, I'm going to... Which one is closest that has pelts? Not you. Oh, my word. Not you. Not you. Not you. Does nobody have pelts anymore? Oh, my word. This could be bad. This could be really bad. Yeah, just look at that one. I did, didn't I? Oh, there you go. Sorry. Wait a minute. What did they want? What did they want in return? Oh, gosh. Did I just send one off? I did, didn't I? Oh, brothers. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Oh, wait, did I not create one after all? Oh, they're paused. I'm going to send 4 off. Go. But they will go tomorrow, of course. Not during night, because they don't raid at night. No, don't stop leaving. What the heck? Sleep in this one. Look, there's 2 spots. Go sleep in it. Oh, wait, it's morning. Never mind. Oh, she's dead. She died. But we do have graves. I'm not worried. Yeah. Because we have 20 of the logs, so we can post this lady. Chill a bit. Okay, good. Pelt hunter is ready to use. Let's get some pelts. Yeah, so if we just remember to spread the learning, not too thin over the entire tribe, you shouldn't really have an issue. Well, of course, you need to pay attention to absolutely everything else going on in your tribe as well. So it's definitely more difficult when you're doing hardcore. It goes without saying, really. Gosh, that's some heavy rain. There you go, more work for you ladies. Let me see how many of you have. You do not. You do. You do. You have none. Oh well, you just probably started. You have both stoneworking, yeah. You look at him; he has increased stoneworking. That is good, but he needs to learn it to the younger ones because he is about to die. So we have 45 overall in tribe. Okay, 246 and 6. Let's just start. Let's get it started. There you go. Get more done. You're also getting nuts, yeah. Good. So we have option to build a lot more. Oh wow. Now the roundhouse is there with its plus 30 sleep appeasement. So this one is only it's only 5% now. But I'll take it. Plus 5. I'll take plus 5. Don't mind at all. Yeah, you got 4. Yeah, hurry up home with them. Hurry up, hurry up. How many are you? Oh yeah, you need to chop that huge tree. Oh my goodness. I didn't see I placed it there, but hey, look at you going. Brrr. Look at the speed. Brrr. It's a huge tree. Look at it. It's going to take the entire day to chop it down. That's one heck of a Christmas tree. Large, I think. Yeah. Ah, well. Gives my crafters time to build enough ropes. There you go. Look at the leaves flying. It's a bit odd that the leaves are flying, considering it's a coniferous tree. They don't have leaves. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. We have 35 people, 6 years. This was going to be a fairly short video about how to try to build and spread and keep knowledge in your tribe, but suddenly we are now year 6 and many hours. Yeah, nothing new under the sun with me. Okay, so now we have we are under control. We have it under control again. Now this one is going to be built. Oh no, dude, I did not sign it. There you go. Okay, what are you? What are you going for? Yeah, we'll see when they do the trading. You still have no, because you're storing raws down the building. Oh yeah, it's rest time now. Yeah, sure. What have you done? Oh, it's just stoneworking. It is, isn't it? It's now 50. The problem is that he's... Oh no, look how young he is. I thought he was the old one. So he's just 19. Good. So now stoneworking is saved. And I dare say so is toolsmithing. Yeah, this is good. How are you doing? Yeah, you're fairly young, so you probably come straight from a gatherer group to do this. Okay, you... Oh, you have improvement in everything. You have improvement in woodworking. I'll take you too. Large benches. Okay then. 28 of those. Okay, so this is almost done now. Okay. Okay, so there's no more hazelnuts this season. Next season starts soon. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're fine. How many ropes do we have? We have 6 because they're building this one. Right, so we have ropes to spare, so we're going to build dryers to dry our raw foods. It's no question about it that it's needed. So it lasts longer. And of course, when we do this, we are increasing food processing skills for the tribe. We could also chalk down threshers. Yeah. Which I think we're going to do, to have them work on that as well. And then, of course, also add that we can gather wheat and flax. So that is. So, yeah, the more items you have that has a varying skill requirements, knowledge requirements, and it being communal tasks, then the entire tribe will take turn in doing stuff. So that makes complete sense. What are you? Yeah. Bit by bit they are getting built. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? Sleeping spots for everyone is incoming. Just hang tight, Bubble. Hang tight. The amount of elderly has luckily gone drastically down. This is good. The adults should always be in majority, always, always. And then children and elderly should swap around equal numbers all the time. Must avoid explosive population growth, because there's nothing more annoying than that. Because you can control it so little, unless you make all your females very unhappy, and on hardcore you're going to have them leave in the end. So it's not recommended. You are going to do fish. Oops, no. You. So we're gonna thresh both the wheat and also the flax. There you go. Then that's another type of food to add to the repertoire. We should also get down more pits. Pits will allow people to also work on their food or their architecture skills. And they need repair fairly often, so people will regularly work on their architecture when they're doing this. We're 37 and we lack. Okay, half the tribe needs a place to sleep. How unpopular are these? -20. But you know it's better than a kick in the teeth. You know? I'm gonna chuck down another one of these. Just an emergency. So people have somewhere to lay their heads. Come on, get going, guys. Get done. Yay, we can make storehouses. And you can see we already have more reed. Yeah. And we also have plant fiber because we are in the right timeline for this kind of environment to be happening. So pit is ready. Yeah. You can do these and you can do those. So just build more and more. And as you can see as well in hardcore, when you want to succeed, you need to keep adjusting your groups all the time. Look at the hunters. We need to make more of these for them, don't we? Let's make 30. Oh. Because now we have 3 of those. Now the percentage should go down to 25. We are going to create more and more and more. No, not you. But you. So you have very little to do, so you're going to be kept busy with building more. So I think we can safely say that we have succeeded in keeping all the skills in the tribe. We did lose the ability to build bone harpoons when the migrant who came with the skill left. So that's not really, to me, that's not really something I would hang myself up in. Because my point was not to show that you never lose people. My point was to show that you need to do some micromanagement and do some effort yourself as a player to spread all the knowledges you have, especially when your tribe is small. So you need to do quite a bit of micromanagementing of your groups and create specific groups to do the specific knowledges that, for instance, only one person has. So this is something that you can take with you when you go create your next tribe, if you want to try hardcore or any difficulty really. With 10k BC start, you will only get 7 people to start with, so you have to spread it to one at a time, otherwise nobody will learn anything and you will lose all your skills. It's just, yeah. So yeah, so the lesson we have learned is bit by bit create tasks, 1 or 2 persons at a time, make sure that they get skills, and then move on to the next tribe member for them to get skills as well, and make sure that you are creating skills for varying age groups and especially your younger generation. So if you can lure the younger generation to stay in groups where they need to learn knowledges, then go for that. But don't fiddle too much with your group when you have young people in the group that is actually doing work on a knowledge that you need to spread. Yeah, so it's it just shows as well how much randomness plays a part in how well or unwell your success is in the game in 10k BC with so little amount of people. It's just yeah, a bit micromanaging. I don't mind micromanaging. I actually quite enjoy it, I have to admit. But I don't think the devs, that's not what the devs want. They don't want a heavily micromanaged game. Yeah, they want less micromanagement. They want basically the game to be first you adjust a bit, then you watch and enjoy what you're seeing, and then you adjust a bit more. They don't want to go into insane details of things that the player have to do. So there is still a little bit work that needs to be done with regards to achieving exactly that. Because at the moment there is no way you can keep all skills in a 7-people tribe when only one elder has the, for instance, the architecture skills. It's not going to work. You have to make sure that you point out one by one to learn the skills before the older generation dies, and that's just how it is. So if you manage to do that, then you have kind of won the game. Then you won over. Yeah, then you have done it. But it has to be with micromanagement. You have to take part yourself and not trust the system to do it right, because the system is not doing it right at the moment. It needs work. And at least it needs work in order for the devs to have their will in that there will be very little micromanagement of the game. Because at the moment there is plenty micromanagement of several things. And I don't mind at all. I don't mind in the slightest. Because I will just do what's needed to succeed, and that's it. Ta-da, that's all there is to it to me. Oh gosh, suddenly a lot of these became available. And we only have 6 elders. I'm quite happy with these numbers, really happy with these numbers. So how many lacks? Just a few lack a place to sleep now. I'm going to add down another one. Who is it that I'm forced to do these things? It's these, isn't it? It is, yeah. So you guys are going to do one more. Then, yeah, poor you have to sleep out by the fireplace in the winter, -6 degrees. So that's not so, it's so very realistic. I would be really pissed if that was me as well. I would probably be dead too, but hey. Well, maybe not. I am Northern Norwegian. We are used to the cold. We tend to thrive in the cold, like polar bears. But hey, most people would freeze their butts off. Oh, I would like to see if she becomes leader, though. I really want her to be leader. Where is she? There she is. She's 49. Let's have a look at her charisma. 151. So fitness also plays a role in if you are going to be chosen as a leader. So your age is important, and then of course your charisma and your fitness. They're lacking a few ropes, aren't they? Yeah, yeah, they're working on it. Lacking 2, doing good. Let's have a look at the old tribe leader. Yeah, he has a way to go yet. He's getting old though, and I just hope that she will take over. But he was great, wasn't he? He allowed us to have a max work age for quite a while, which is a big, big help. Big, big help. And now you're just doing the straw. That's good. But when it's blue, it means it can be used, but it's still needing repairs. But blue means that it's coming to a point where you need to do some work, or it will become dilapidated. So you can normally sleep like a night or so extra when you see the blue hammer coming up. Yeah. So you do have some time. It's not like it's instant. But it's a bit odd with the complete and utter lack. Oh wait, I'm going to pause these while this one is being done. The complete and utter lack of logic in how much it dilapidates overnight. Because it was full yesterday and poof, it was all the way down there this morning. Yeah, so they chilled a bit on that with the roundhouses, because the roundhouse looked so dilapidated for such a long time. So they sorted that for that one, but they haven't done it for this one, for the big straw huts. Not the worst crime in the world, I have to admit. See, I should probably get down some storage for both the logs and the straw. It's never a bad idea. There you go. Ta-da. So yeah, primary goal for this small playthrough achieved. Why do you not have anyone? Never mind, I know why. Because I forgot to assign it. There you go. Same group working on it. Then you guys, as soon as we have enough straw, then you can start on this again. He's too old to work. Yeah, he's 73. Still going strong though, isn't he? Hasn't maxed out the policies restrictions yet. Quite happy about that actually. You guys can start doing. Oh, really? They are decaying too fast. It's idiotic. Overnight it lost all the straw we had in it and plus one rope. It's not realistic in the slightest. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The decay is insane. Yeah. Too fast. Way too fast. So have a look at you girls. Yeah, you're fine. Oh! Ta-da! Agriculture. Yep. Now, you know what? There is not going to be any issues with any kind of knowledge, but be aware now that you are in Neolithic that the less you hunt, the less you fish, the less you will do, you know, the leather working, and the more likely you are to lose some levels of these three knowledges. It's extremely typical. And some stoneworking might also be lost if you don't build a lot of bifaces and also add some stone structures. Religion, for instance, is a good way to build stoneworking and to keep the stoneworking. Not everyone is giving stoneworking though, but some are. For instance, those that needs to be engraved give stoneworking. You can't see the big menhir temple, that one also gives stoneworking, but this is basically spit paint, so you only need architecture to raise it. But these here that are engraved, they will need stoneworking. So if you can place down an altar or have your people work on a big temple. So now we can create menhirs as well. Yeah, look, room. Quite cool. You can do the same with posts, but you can't do it with your temples. You can only do it with the support structures, your posts and your menhirs, not your temples. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So how many people are lacking? Only a few. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So I think we have covered what we need to cover. 7 years it took us to get basically into the Neolithic timeline and to be able to build farms and have animals and stuff as well, livestock. But that's not the point of this playthrough. So yeah, just keep in mind that you need to actively create tasks. If you keep that in mind all the time, you shouldn't really have an issue to just keep on adding tasks to your tribe. And also, if you have only peltats, just hunt up everything you can and get hunting. You know, hunt. Don't worry about if you go out of prey. Move if you do. It's all good. Oh, is she the leader? She is! Look! She's now the leader! I can take away this one. Oh. It did say Rona was leader, didn't it? Yeah, it's her. It's her. It just didn't show because I had this one on her. You see, it's showing underneath. You think her sons are proud of her? Where's that smart son she got that was very like her? There he is. Hero. He's a hero. Yeah, told ya she was going to be the leader. Yep. Right, I think this is a win, and I hope you guys found it useful, although it is a bit longer than I was expecting it to be or I wanted it to be. But yeah, just spread your knowledge to your younger people via creating tasks, and that's it. That is absolutely it. If food goes low, migrate your ass out of there immediately and hunt up whatever you can. Hunt and fish all you can. Just get things going. Add peltanners and make sure you make groups so that only a few are learning the skills at the same time. Otherwise, things would be so quickly done that nobody learns anything, and that is not a good idea. With this lovely picture showing, I am going to say thank you so much to everyone for watching this video. It was a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I think it is quite helpful for especially new players that struggle a little bit with a start in 10k BC to actually keep up with the knowledges. If there's anything you want to know, please do not hesitate to ask me, and I will create either a walkthrough, playthrough, play along, or any tutorial for you. So until next time, have fun and take care.